first 8 minutes, one game, and then they kind of switched a little bit. But how did you guys respond?
I think conference play is just hard. I think that UConn got to play 2 games in a row finally with Larry Air and other guys in the lineup. It's hard to scout them. I'm watching him. He's in this game, and this guy's in. And, scared to shake Kevin's hand. I might get hurt. Anybody that talks to him, it's just hard. I think. We don't know, but we know they're undefeated in this building this year, okay? And they play a lot of freshmen on the front line, and they play with a lot of pride. They're just so young on the front line that it's hard. It's just hard. We have guys that are like that. They're on our bench, waiting their turn.
Right.
So I thought they competed extremely hard the whole game. Obviously, they couldn't get nothing. Our defense bothered them early. It wasn't a pretty game by any stretch, but for us, I think their zone was effective. It slowed us down. It made us take our time. Obviously, it limited our points in the paint. I think we only had 14 for the game. So you can only get 14 points in the paint, you win. You got to be happy as a coach because it's hard. You get 14 points in the paint. They did a great job blocking out Gary Clark, which is hard to do. So we made enough shots. Kane Broom gave us offensive punch off the bench, and our defense is our staple. So we did a good enough job defensively. But I think if they can play with the same lineup for the month of February, when they have no more injuries, that come conference tournament time, they're going to be one of the best 5 teams in the league. They just need to be healthy for a month. It's just I can't even imagine. It's just the mixing and matching is just so constant, and because when the team's as young as they are, you have to have Larry Air and Adams and Vital at the same time.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a veteran they can go to. They have to have those guys. So. They had them today, and I thought that they played extremely hard. You got to understand, we're a pretty good basketball team. We haven't lost in a couple of months. So.
Yeah. Gary didn't even take a shot.
Yeah, well, the zone bottled Gary up, the double teams. Kevin's a great coach. I think, and I mean that. I believe in that. Nobody's gone against him in the last 5 years as much as me. But you're talking to a guy also that stood in here and got beat 50 one time. So I know what it's like to go through mixing and matching lineups when you don't have a veteran team. In this world of kids going pro, kids transferring, it's hard. And you get stuck being too young at the wrong time. It's hard. So and then you catch injuries on top of it, and it becomes impossible.
So how important, A, was getting the kind of start on the road in the conference, and B, being able to get out a game where you're 10 points below your season average shooter?
Well, we have a motto on the road: let's win and get out of here. We don't worry about how we do it. I think our guys, I try to make sure our guys understand it. The other coach in this league, you look around the guys coaching. Okay, guys won a national title. Was one of the smartest, toughest players in the NBA as a role guy, which makes you a better coach. Just like every, whether it was Joe Girardi or Kevin Ollie, those kind of guys, it's who they are. I wasn't a role guy, I shot it every time. But, they just, when you play on the road in this league, there's really good coaching. So I tell my guys, you got to expect a battle. And don't expect to be way up. Because I think if you do, then you panic when the game's close. If you end up way up, it's a luxury. But you should not ever expect that. You got to expect a battle, especially a team with this much history and pride.
You've been a really good second half team all year, right? I mean, your first half, maybe you sputtered here and there, and been
for the most part, we've done what we've had to do. I think, in fairness, to get Gary Clark is tired.
Yeah.
I need to give him a break. I think. If I had it to do over again, I could have rested him a little more today. At times, I could have rested Jaron Cumberland. He's been beat up playing on 2 bad ankles. Took a hard fall 2 weeks ago on his wrist. I worried he broke it. Brad already broke his hand on that play. Everybody gets beat up and banged up. So it's hard. It's hard to. And UConn's trying. They had a great game plan. You know, I thought they played an excellent zone. I like how, you know, they put Larry Air up top, so it's hard to see over him. You know, I would say that their defense was the reason we weren't able to pull away. Give them credit.
You watch a lot of hoops, right? I mean,
yeah.
Probably every night you're watching somebody. Have you watched Virginia very many times?
No.
No. I just wondered if you haven't. Have you seen them at all? I just wondered, compare what they do defensively to what you.
I don't.
You don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
Because once you get to turn time, you two teams are going to be the ones that people are talking about your defense. You know.
Yeah. You know, Virginia's won in the Ken Paul.
Yeah.
So if you're going to talk about, you know, teams like Virginia's a team I've tried to watch a little bit of, even though I don't have really, because they don't play. You know, we don't play anybody we play.
Yeah.
But they're like statistically right now, they're the best team ever in the Ken Paul since there was a Ken Paul, and that's just a metric that I look at.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the
Central Florida in our league is fourth.
Right.
Talk about the progression of Kane for you this year.
Well, I think Kane's been great for us. It's been a big adjustment. You know, you go from playing in the American East at the lower level of Division I to playing in the top 10 team at the highest level, taking 18 shots a game. You don't. If you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. So now he's being asked to take care of the ball, shoot a higher percentage, which he's doing. Shoots over 40% for us. So he's got a higher shooting percentage. His turnovers are down, and he's playing at a higher level. Now he may not be averaging as many points, but he's playing on a great team, and we wouldn't be where we are without him. I think he's going to continue to get better. He's still feeling his way at times. But playing defense is a new thing for him.
Did you recruit him in high school? Did you know about him
No.
before? No. Where did you first see him?
If I would have known about him in high school, he wouldn't have went to Sacred Heart. He came to my attention, and to be honest with you, Anthony, his coach helped us with his recruitment. His coach knows Darren Savino really well, and you know, I think it became apparent to him that he was going to transfer. We tried to do the right thing and went through him, even though he was the head coach at Sacred Heart. He cared, he loved Kane. He knew he was going to probably go, so we did it the right way and contacted his coach, and he was very supportive of Kane. He's a real class guy.